Connecting the Dots Network. I want to give some love to my wife out there, Gabriella Eileen Figueroa. I love you, girl. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, this show wouldn't be started. And you hear Teresa in the background there with Green Office Furnishings. Did you hear that? Aww. That was her in the background. Because we're going to do a shout out for Green Office Furnishings because we're using their place and facility here to go out there and show up. So guys, let's give them a round of applause. And Teresa giving us this opportunity to go out there and showcase in their showroom. What better place to go out there and check out this cool furniture? We can go out there and play games and interview at the same time. Enough about this though. Moving to my left, this is Karen Fritz. She's a speaker, author, solution architect. Let's give her a round of applause. Karen, my wife and I want to say thank you for being on our show today.
I am so happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh, no, we're happy that you're here today.
Oh, no, I'm happy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you'll love it, you'll love it. So tell us, what is it, who are you, and what do you do?
I help people to actually build the business that's coming straight from their soul.
What?
Right?
What? From her soul?
Because when you get it, that's really in direct alignment with why you're here, who you're here as.
There you go.
Then it's not only going to be financially successful, but it's going to have the fulfillment. You're going to have that sustainability from within.
This is a good show, isn't it? We like it deep, and it starts from the heart.
It does.
And if it doesn't start from the inside, how can you expose what's on the outside?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And this is what you're sharing. Oh, I want to know more. Tell me more. This is exciting.
This is just one of the little tools that I put together. Mostly when I work with people, I reach out to people who are not like me. I'm a geek. I'll just let my geek flag fly here. I'm a geek and I love it. And a lot of the people who are changing the face of the economy right now are very heart-centered. They're right brain. It's our creative people who are bringing forward the new approach to the commercial realm.
Yes.
And so a lot of the existing business structures and even the business wisdom doesn't fit the future, right? You can help people to learn all about how to be successful in an economy that no longer exists.
Hello.
Or you can help them to grow into somebody who's really going to be able to work forward into the world that we want to leave for the next generation, for our children and 7 generations beyond that. So I just brought this one example to share with you.
Oh, please.
This is from my book, Purposetivity. And the idea is, how do I know when I'm doing it? How do I know when I'm on target? How do I know? Well, always in the past it's been, well, what's the money? Are you right? Are you profitable? Are you maximizing profit above all else? Well, that doesn't cut it anymore. That's not enough. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient. So we've gone to the triple bottom line,
Yes.
people, planet, profit, and even beyond that into conscious capitalism. So this is something that I put together. This is one of the worksheets that comes with my book, Purposetivity.
What is this?
And
you don't mind me holding this
it
up?
just lets you put on a qualitative watermark. How good am I doing in the area of profit? That's pretty easy. How well am I doing in the area of how I care about my people? Yeah, I'm about there. And it's not scientific. It's how we feel in our hearts. And how am I doing in my commitment to the planet? I'm about here. And this is fun because when you print it out and you color it in up to your own qualitative sense of where you are, then you can cut it out, you can tape it together, and you get your business plan in the palm of your hand, right?
Whoa.
And you say, well, here maybe I'm only doing this much in terms of recycling for the planet. What would it take for me and my business, I have solopreneur home office, to move that up? You know what if I did carbon offsets? Every time I drive to somebody's office to talk to them, I made a donation. Whatever it might be, that's what I could do in that area. But see, this is so much better for somebody who's right-brained, kinesthetic oriented, to be able to say, I'm doing good. I'm all right. I'm building my business and I'm building a business that matters.
That is so great. Audience,
Woo, I love it.
Yeah, it's playtime. I'm looking at this. Hey, this looks like one of these Rubik's Cubes. What day am I feeling today here? I feel like a blue, purple, whatever. No, I'm
Really,
kidding.
the kitten loves it too.
The kitten does. Put the little red light on it. What is it?
Really.
Hey, what's this? This is great.
So,
Well, tell us about this book that you're coming out with.
you know, Purposetivity has been a really interesting journey for me because I've had my own businesses for over 20 years. I graduated from the corporate thing a long time ago. And always doing, you know, a lot of different things. I'm a type AAA, right?
Okay.
Do all these different things. And then about 3 years ago, I had a health challenge, and then on top of that, I wasn't as strong as I could have been, and I had a motorcycle dump out
What?
in the back country.
What?
Yeah, and I think a little bit of brain injury. And so I went from holding everything for everybody in my head
Okay.
to maybe 90 minutes of focus a day.
Wow.
And what do I do then? So I had to turn to my computer and say, you got to remember this for me because I have no memory. I didn't have a lot of words. A lot of pictures, but not that many words. And so when I had to turn to the computer and really start using those tools to remember it for me and hold the context for me, I realized this is something a lot of people could use, right? Not necessarily the other geeks. Every geek's got their favorite tools. But a lot of people don't have access to how do I use the computer to support me in building what I want to build. And so I thought, I'm just going to write it down. And in my hour and a half of coherence a day, I started writing it, and I started realizing that, you know, our whole relationship with time
Yes.
was kind of invented during the Industrial Revolution.
Yes.
How can we be more productive, act like robots, get more done,
Program.
right?
Program.
And it was all to just be producing mass widgets. You know, and how many of us do that these days?
Yeah, no.
Everything I do is custom.
Hey.
So I don't need that approach to time. What really fits me is to recognize, you know, the sun rises and sets.
Mm.
Winter, spring, summer, even in Fresno, it doesn't keep going summer, 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 right?
Sometimes it feels like it.
It cycles back. And so to look at it and say, the opposite of being really linear about these things is not chaos. The opposite of being linear is cyclical. And that lets us honor our own biorhythms, which especially as women, we know about cycles and rhythms. So when we honor them, we get a chance to say, that day is probably going to be an internal meditative day, maybe doing some strategy work. That day, on the other hand, is when I want to be out talking to everybody.
Yes.
This time of day is my creative time and when I have all the ideas flowing. That time of day, I'll do paperwork. Right?
Can't go without the paperwork.
Exactly. So setting up my business and my structure of the day to really honor the rhythms of this person as opposed to some artificial idea of a clock.
Where life is rhythm and rhythm is life.
That's exactly it. And I want my business to represent the best of my life.
Oh, God.
Bring
this
it
is just-
from me.
This
Call
is
it
our
forth.
type of people. This is
what
our
I like.
time.
That's
And she is part of Connecting the Dots too. Karen is fascinating. She is a spirit that's just alive and generating from the inside. I share this with her all the time when she's with our group here. And her spirit just shines, and she just, how can I describe it? It's just like, this is a group. Karen's out here just wandering and just looking at everybody grow, but yet the knowledge that you experienced growing up, you are sharing it with us.
I think each of us brings that, right?
Yes, because
each of us has something that's utterly unique, that's inborn, but also in our experiences.
yes.
And sometimes it's the hardest things. You know, brain injury for a type AAA wasn't so fun.
No.
It was terrifying, right? This is the thing that always kept me safe. I'm smart. And suddenly, there was nothing there. Like, who am I in the world? How do I stay safe? How am I ever going to support my family?
Now look what you
It's
created
terrifying.
with your God-given talent. That
Exactly.
you did it, and you're sharing it with us. Folks, this
Right.
is a blessing right here.
This is
Come
what
on.
I want to bring out.
Yes, it is. Well, hey, you got a book signing party coming up here August 25th at our Connecting the Dot Mixer coming up.
I'm so excited about
Oh,
that.
you folks want to come over here, meet Karen Fritz. She's going to sign your book. She'll be selling her book. She'll
Yep.
be telling all about it. Come out there and network with us. And for those that are thinking about coming in business, come on by. For those that are in business, come on by. Women, men, all types of
Absolutely.
people that want to find themselves on the inside. Be around like-minded people. You come around the like-minded people, really, that energy, synergy starts from the inside, working your way out. Wait, rhythm is life, and life is rhythm.
You bet.
This is what it's at. Karen, thank you for coming on the show.
Definitely.
Woo! Before we go, how do people get in contact with you?
Oh, definitely. The website is purposedrivenprocess.com, right? Because where else would you want your process coming from but your purpose? And my email address is karen@karenfritz.com. And that's definitely the way I prefer to be connected with because I'm an introvert. And thank you very much.
Introvert, that's why. She loves uptown funk too. It's coming right up. Let's go with the dance now. We're moving it on. Let's go. Woo! Yes, this is what we're all about. This is Albert Figueroa, host of Connecting the Dots with Karen Fritz, speaker, author, solution architect. Woo! Give her a call. We'll see you folks at our mixer August 25th. We'll see you guys then. Till then, have a great day. Cheers!